Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Cast 2. Today, I'm gonna tell you about one of my videos, um, which I've done coding, coding on a game. So now let me tell you about it. So this is called the workspace. So where like all you do this coding stuff, where all you keep these things, that's called the workspace. And now these blocks are like these stuff, like where all you get this when actor, all that stuff is called the blocks. So like this is called the play lab. There are many other labs like Sprite Lab, Artist, App Lab, Game Lab, and Dance Party. All of them do not have the same things like these because many they're different things. So you have different stuff, different blocks. Um, so let me just tell you about this. This is the when run block. If you don't have this, you can't play the game because see, the run means play the game, the play button of the game. So if you press it, nothing would happen because you didn't keep that block. Okay, so after the block, I kept the show tile screen. The tile means the game name. So catching the flies is the game name, and text is like so it'll tell you what you have to do in your while you're playing the game. Yeah. So the text is catch the pies thrown from the wizard, but be aware of the red fireball. If you touch it, your points decrease. So now, so I've kept on set point to 0. So we're not gonna start from some higher points. We're gonna start from 0. So like if you instead of calculating the points when you each time you get a point, it can be shown on the screen by keeping that block set score to 0. So after that we get the set rainbow background. So it's gonna be like the background of like when you're playing the game. The background would be it's like the grass field and it's a rainbow. And then set actor 3. Now this is the part where you gotta listen and focus. So set actor 3 to a wizard image. So that means actor 3 would be a wizard actor, and then after that is set actor 1 to bird. So set actor 1. So actor 1 is a bird. Actor 3 is a wizard. You gotta remember these two really nicely. Because that will be used in everything. It won't be like uh, actor wizard to do something. It'll be like actor 1 or actor 3. So now just under it, see is very important. Said actor 3. What's actor 3? You gotta remember. So that's wizard. And that's just the size. Like you can't keep such a big wizard right in front of you because you can't play the game. And then that actor 1. That's bird. To the same size because you can't keep the size so big. You won't be able to play any part of the game. Won't be. So then, now let's get back. Now let's go to the other. When actor one, what is actor one? It's a bird. Okay. So when actor one, I'll just tell you like in the normal way because actor one is a bird, actor three is a wizard. You might get confused. So when bird is actor one. Just remember that. When bird touches red fireball, so in this game, the wizard. I'll just tell you the story so that you can understand. So one of the bird, it was just flying because it was in search of food. It was very hungry. Then suddenly it sees a grassland. Like I told you when I said the rainbow background, there's a grass field and then there's a rainbow. Yeah. So let's get back. So a bird was going on flying in search of food, and then it sees a grass field full of pies. Like he saw a wizard, and he thought that the wizard could give him food. As he thought, the wizard did give him food, but it was a trap. The wizard threw the pie, but also threw a fireball, red fireball. He gotta escape from the red fireball. So now, this is the thing. When actor one means bird, So when actor 1 touches the red fireball thrown out by the wizard, when actor 1 touches red fireball, move actor 1. Move actor 1. Who is actor 1? It's a bird. So move actor 1 to random 50 pixels. Random means like to a random position. And 50 pixels. See, 1 pixel is like one small dot. So 50 pixels, like you keep 50 dots so small going to some sort of position. But in the computer, we don't we will be able to see how much is 50 pixels distance, like when you touch the red fireball, like how I kept the coding over there. And then now let's get to the next one. When actor 1 touches pi, the pi, he was in the search of pi, that was also thrown by the wizard. So when actor 1, the bird, when actor 1 touches pi, set point to point plus 1. So what, like right over there when I told you about this show tile screen, we kept the point as 0 and set score like that. Instead of calculating in line, we kept that the your score is 0 on the screen. Now when it touches the pi, the score will add, so plus 1. Instead of doing that calculation in your mind, like you may forget of playing, that's why we kept set score. So now we take a set score block and just keep whatever we did in that to this. So yeah, that's the set score. So that it's gonna show on the screen that yeah, 1 point. Not only plus, okay? They're like minus, multiply, divide, all that. So yeah. And next, what do we have? When left arrow, you know what's a left arrow, right? Like this. The ones under the run button, left, right, down, up. Those keys are also on your computer or laptop. So when left arrow click, move actor 1, bird, because it has to escape, not the wizard. So even the wizard would be moving around. I'll just show you the coding of the wizard moving around. So this is the coding for the wizard moving around. And yeah, so let's get back. When left arrow click, move actor 1 20 pixels. Like 50 pixels would be a bigger distance, larger distance than 20 pixels. The least you keep pixels, the least distance it goes. The higher pixels you keep, the farthest it goes in the distance. So now it's 20 pixels. So when left arrow click, so when the left arrow on your computer or down that run button is clicked, on the left arrow click, it moves 20 pixels. The 20 pixels, just remember, pixels means an amount of distance. But in this, there's another thing called Artist Lab. In that, pixels means drawing. So a dot, as I told you, a pixel is just a dot. So when you keep 20 dots, like 20 pixels in the drawing thing, it just draws it goes to a distance of 20 pixels. The distance, how much ever the computer takes 20 pixels, it goes to left. All right, now you have understood left arrow, and that's the same thing for right arrow, down arrow, up arrow, the same amount of pixels. But just remember, when you keep left, you have to keep the move actor 1 left. And when you keep right, you move actor 1 right. Up, you move the actor up, and when down, you move the actor down. But if you want to confuse that person, you have to confuse the player, then just take another text block, which is yeah. So the text block is right here. You take another text block and just keep that. This game is type of tricky. If you click right, it goes left. If you click left, it goes right. If you click up, it goes down. Down, up. So like that. That's for just confusing, but normally if the player has to focus, you can just keep it like that. Now, when actor 1, so like when I told you when actor 1 touches pi, the points increase, and instead of calculating in the mind, the screen can show that from 0 and a point is added. Now, when actor 1 touches red fireball, we have talked about that. It just goes to a random position, 50 pixels distance. And now, when it touches the red fireball, there's another thing which happens when it touches the red fireball. The points decrease by 1. That means if you got 1 point when you touch the pie, and suddenly you touch the red fireball too, you come back to 0. So that's it. But if you're at 2, you have to minus 1 if you touch the red fireball. If you touch the red fireball, they'll decrease. So instead of calculating that too, you have kept the same things as score. We just have to keep that, whatever we kept in that to this. Yeah. And then it just decreases on the screen. Now, why don't we just play it out? I'll show you how this game works. As I told you, the title and what should be done will be shown. Just see. Catching the pies. Catch the pies thrown from the wizard, but be aware of the red fireball. If you touch it, your points decrease. Now just see. Can you see that 0 at the top? See that? That's the score. Now let me just move. Move and try catching the pie. But what have I done? -2. I've touched 2. Oh no! I'm touching too many fireballs. So my score decreases. And yeah. So let's just go down. Let's try. And see, I touched the pie. I've touched the pie. I touched the pie. Oh no! I touched the fireball. I touched the pie, but again, I touched the fireball. Nothing would happen. Ah! I touched the fireball and keep touching the fireball. Ah! You shouldn't be in the way of the wizard. Yes, I've touched it. And I've touched it again. Let's take the way of the wizard. Now see, just see the points right now. Just see, I've touched it and see the points. It's increasing. It's increasing. It's increasing. See, it's increasing. It's increasing. Now just a second. I'll just do it again. Now just focus on the point. See, it just went to 8. That's what happens with the coding I've done. And that's it. I hope you've enjoyed my video, the coding video I've done now. And I'm sure, I just wish if you have understood like a bit of the coding you have to do for playing such a game. And I just hope you enjoyed it because this coding is one of my favorite hobbies, and I love doing coding. So yeah, so that's why I just took a video of the coding, and I hope you have understood just like I said before. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.